to my kitchen. I have made another Valentine's recipe for you today. It is the month of love, so I have made a rustic raspberry and apple pie topped with some love heart pastry. So let's get stuck in. Now the ingredients I'll be using today to make the pastry are 1 3/4 cups of plain flour, half a cup of self-raising flour, a pinch of salt, 185 grams of butter which is chilled and I've chopped fairly small, 1/3 of a cup of castor sugar, 2 eggs. I have some icy water here and I'm going to be using a tablespoon, and there's a tablespoon of milk. First step is to sift together the flours and salt. Now I'm going to rub the butter into the flour mix. The trick is to lift it high above the bowl so it incorporates some air, and I'm going to do this until it resembles fine breadcrumbs. I'm going to stir through the sugar now. Okay, I have mixed together 1 egg and a tablespoon of chilled water, and I'm going to drizzle that over the flour mix, and then using a bread knife I'm going to cut through the mix until it forms a dough. Okay, I'm going to use my hands now to make this dough into a nice smooth ball, and then I'm going to divide it into 2 pieces, with one piece being slightly larger than the other, and pop those in the fridge for 30 minutes wrapped in cling film. While that pastry is in the fridge, I'm going to get started with the apple and raspberry filling. So for that I need 3 Granny Smith apples, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 300 grams of frozen raspberries, and 3/4 of a cup of castor sugar. Now I have peeled, cored and cut each of these apples into 8 wedges. I've also tossed them in lemon juice, and now I'm going to add in the raspberries and castor sugar and just give that a mix, and then it's ready to go inside the pastry. I've rolled out the biggest portion of pastry to about 2 millimeters thick and then popped in the bottom of the pie dish. Now I'm going to preheat my oven at 180 degrees Celsius, pop the filling into the dish here, and then I'm going to get started with the top pastry. Now with the pastry on top of the pie, I'm going to roll it out just the same as the base, but I'm going to cut it out into little love hearts and then just lay them around the pie. Now before I pop this pie in the oven, I'm going to beat together the egg and milk remaining from the pastry ingredients, and then brush that all over the pie. Okay, last little step, I'm going to sprinkle some castor sugar on top and then pop this in the oven for about 45 minutes until the top pastry is nice and golden. And that's it, a nice easy rustic raspberry and apple pie for Valentine's Day. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next week. Bye!